Hi there, my name is Nicholas. Today we will learn how to improve our cardio, work on our upper body and forearms, work in the fields like the prisoners used to do it in the 50s, using only one thing. This is Sledgehammer. So let's break out. This is the Chariot training.
Some random guy wanted to train different, but could not afford to become a CrossFitter. Then he went out, invited some friends, gathered some old school tools, a gardener's card, and that's how the Chariot training began.
Welcome to the Chariot training. In this show we will learn to train using tools that you might have around the house and some others that you can build or get by visiting your local hardware store. Today we're learning how to use a sledgehammer as prisoners used to do it when building the roads long time ago. So let's hit it the Chariot training style. For these exercises you will need a sledgehammer, a tire and a rope. The sledgehammer might be a bit demanding at the start, and getting used to it might take a pair of workout sessions. I recommend that you start light. The first thing personal trainers want to do in our workshops is to pick up the heaviest sledgehammer they can get and start hitting everything. Please don't do this. It's better to learn the proper technique using the light ones before going with the heavy ones. The main points when working out with a sledgehammer are three. The first one is do a good warm-up. Throwing and pushing the tire around for 10 to 15 minutes will activate your core. The second one is simulate the movements you will do with the hammer without hitting the tire yet. And third, and the most important of all, do not hit hard surfaces. Because of all the small bones and your hand and wrist, you might get hurt. Before explaining the basic positions to use the sledgehammer, let me invite you to one of the training workshops. In this workshop, we'll improve your overall balance, cardio and stamina by using the sledgehammer. We hold different sledgehammers for you to develop the proper technique before and move towards a more complex routine. This workshop is part of our extreme Chariot training preparation for the Spartan race and the Tough Mudder. Now let's go to the positions. There are two basic positions to hit with the sledgehammer. The first one is placing your legs at the same width, and the second is alternating between which leg you put in front when attacking the tire. For 6 years now, the sledgehammer has been a part of my workout. I will recommend you only doing it once a week. I have discovered that the sledgehammer routine and the punching bag have an impact on my precision. My hands tend to have a slight shake when I work drawing, sketching and designing the day after this type of routine. For a detailed article on how to use a sledgehammer, you can visit chariottraining.ca. You can also make part of a Facebook group or follow our Twitter account.
Now, this section of the show is called We Got a Badass Over Here. In this section, I ask you to participate in the show by using the same three tools to create a different workout or modify this routine I just showed you. You can make a video response on YouTube or simply post some pictures on the Chariot Training Facebook page. I will feature the best videos or pictures of your routine in another episode of the Chariot Training. Okay, so what can you do with the rope? Between the sledgehammer repetitions, attach the rope to a higher point and climb it between series, starting from the ground to work on your grip. Don't worry if it's hard. The sledgehammer alone is rough on your arms, back and forearms. By this point, you will almost be done with the session. Then finish up tossing the tire around for 10 minutes to loosen up the upper body. If you want to try a private session of the Chariot training, you can reserve a spot in one of our outdoor workshops every Saturday and Sunday in Montreal at La Fontaine Park by visiting chariottraining.ca. You can also join us by liking the Facebook page. We also offer private indoor workshops during the week in a loft located downtown Montreal, in case you don't like the snow that much. I still have some spots left for those who want to join the Extreme Chariot Training Countdown workshops to prepare for the Spartan race this summer and the Tough Mudder during the spring in Toronto. Please don't forget to subscribe to the Chariot Training channel and check out the articles and tips at chariottraining.ca. In the next episode of the Chariot Training, I will show you how to do new variations of the push-up using a tire and a rope, the Chariot Training style.